Welcome to the Explainer. You know that feeling, right? That annual stress of trying to find the perfect birthday gift? Well, today, we're going to flip that script. We're turning that whole stressful hunt into something much simpler, an art form, really.
So, let's just get right into it with a question that I bet feels super familiar. That pressure to find that one single perfect gift. You scroll for hours, you drop hints trying to get hints back, you're constantly worried, is this the right thing? But here's the thing. What if that's totally the wrong question to be asking in the first place?
Yeah, exactly. See, the secret isn't some magical, better shopping list. Nope, it's about completely shifting how we think about it. The real solution isn't about the item itself, it's about figuring out what a gift is really for. What's the message you're actually trying to send?
Okay, so let's break this down. Our first category, we're talking about gifts of timeless style. You know, the ones that send a message of pure elegance, that sophistication that just lasts. These are the classics, the things that honestly never, ever go out of style.
And what's so cool about these kinds of gifts is that they're way more than just, stuff. They're symbols, right? They're a way of saying, hey, I see your great taste, or I appreciate your personal style. It's this perfect mix of being both beautiful and actually useful.
And here are some perfect examples. I mean, think about it. A watch? It's not just for telling time, is it? It's a statement. It's about sophistication. Or a signature perfume. That's like bottling a person's unique personality. All of these things, they do a job, but they also say something loud and clear about who a person is.
All right, so moving on from style, our next category kind of takes a turn inward. We're shifting from the outside to the inside. We're talking about gifts from the heart. The ones that are all about making those emotional connections stronger and really truly showing someone that you get them.
And this is so key. The whole point of these gifts is to basically say, I see you, I know you on a really personal level. The price tag means nothing here. Their value is all about the feeling, the meaning they hold. And you know what? These are the things that often become those cherished keepsakes for, ever.
I mean, just think about it for a second. A personalized mug or a photo frame with a special picture, that freezes a moment in time, a shared memory. Or finding that book on a topic they're obsessed with that just screams, I've been paying attention. Heck, even a simple bouquet of their absolute favorite flowers sends such a personal, warm message.
Okay, let's switch gears a bit. Our next category is less about the warm and fuzzies and more about, making life better. We're talking about gifts that enhance life, the ones that add real value, function, or just a dose of wellness to someone's day-to-day. Think of them as the life upgraders.
And what's really fascinating here is how these gifts blend a little bit of luxury with a whole lot of practicality. It's all about feeding someone's passion, right? Supporting a hobby they love, or just making their daily grind a little smoother, a little more fun.
So, what does this look like? Well, it could be some awesome new fitness gear for that friend who's all about wellness, or a shiny new gadget for the tech head in your family, or even some cool travel accessories for the person who's always planning their next trip. Heck, skincare, home decor, it all fits. It's about enhancing their world and their routines. All right, this brings us to our final category, and honestly, this one might be the most powerful of all. It makes the case that sometimes the best gifts aren't things at all. They're not something you can wrap. They're memories.
The idea here is so simple, but it's also really profound when you think about it. You know, stuff, it breaks, it gets old, it gets forgotten in a closet. But a memory, a great memory, that just gets better with time. It becomes a story you tell over and over again.
So with this kind of gift, you're not trying to give something that's just going to collect dust. The whole goal is to give an experience that turns into a story you can both share. You're giving them an unforgettable moment.
Yeah, this just nails it. We're talking about things like concert tickets, a spa day, a cooking class, a little weekend getaway. The gift is the experience. The value isn't in the piece of paper. It's in the laughs you had, the things you did, the memory you actually built together.
Okay, so there you have it. 4 really distinct, powerful categories. But the big question is, how do you actually use this to pick the right gift? Let's pull this all together and see how it works. This table, right here, this is basically the cheat sheet. It lays out the core idea of this whole explainer perfectly. Each category sends a totally different message. So you just have to ask yourself, what am I trying to say? Is it, I love your style? Or is it, I support your hobbies? Or maybe it's just, hey, let's go make a memory together. So at the end of the day, here's the bottom line. The best gifts do way more than just sit on a shelf or check a box off a list. They have a real purpose. They say something meaningful.
And that leaves us with one last, really important question. The next time you're on the hunt for that perfect gift, don't start with, what should I buy? Start with this. What message do I really, truly want to send?